Good evening, Prophecy Box Breakers. Welcome to the next Prophecy Box Breaks Team Break event. Tonight, 2022 Bowman Chrome University Football coming at ya. 1 hobby box, 2 blaster boxes. We're going to do a little randomization. Everybody in tonight's break has got 3 teams coming at them. 1 Tier 1 team, 2 Tier 2 teams. We are going to have a ton of fun tonight. We're going to take a few minutes here, make sure that everybody who wants to make the break is able to make the break, and once everyone has arrived, we will get started. Hey, Sarah. Wow, that was fast. I'm a little underprepared today, so we'll have to, I'll have to expedite things a little bit on the back end here. Hey, Gary, welcome to the show. Glad you're able to make it. I lost I had pre-made a list that I could just copy and paste over into the randomizer. That, I don't know what happened. I must have deleted it somewhere and not realized it. So I'm going to go ahead and I just got to I got to pull that up real quick here, retype it out, and we'll get started. Catch any games today? Oh, okay. What's happening, Aaron? Glad you were able to make it. We're live a little bit early. I'm getting our list ready for the randomization. Let's see. I should be able to take this, go here, good deal, okay. Just wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything. There we go. All right, couple of folks here, still waiting on a couple more. Let's see. Nothing here yet. Gonna get started in about 5 minutes here. Make sure that I've got everything we need. I watched pretty much all of the Minnesota Twins game. I had to leave for a little bit, so I listened to the game cast, but it's the first time I've watched an opening game day since I was a little kid, so... checklist here on both sites just in case. We're going to pull some awesome refractors here. I know that the blasters are going to give us 4 pink blasters. There should be 1 purple shimmer in the hobby box. And then obviously, you know, you never know what else you're going to find here. They're an absolute, like a metric ton of different different refractors and parallels that you can find in this set. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any college product that I could add on to this particular break, so this will be the first one in a while that we didn't have a surprise add-on, but you guys know I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate everyone scooping up spots on this break here. I know that it was kind of a condensed break, a lot less spots than normal, but given the product and kind of the format, I'm sure everybody understands that. So definitely want to say thank you so much for being here today. Oh, I'm not getting any feedback or anything like that, anything other than smooth video at all. Is anybody experiencing what Sam is experiencing there? Do I need to reload or refresh here? Do I need to reload the video? Well, we definitely appreciate you being here, Sarah. Oh, that doesn't always stop me, Gary, just tonight particularly. Oh, no, I guess I haven't seen anything like that at all, but Perhaps it's a buffering or a Facebook issue or something like that. Gonna set up our list here. So the way this is going to work, if you looked at the list initially, sorry, I'm having a little spreadsheet issue. There we go. If you looked at the list initially, so you had one column with 13 teams and then another column with 26 teams. So ultimately what we're going to do is 13 teams, wasn't it 14 teams? I sold 13 spots and there's 14 teams. It sounds like something I would do. I thought there was 13. I'm gonna double check real quick. Okay, there's 14. Okay, well that's okay. I didn't realize there was a 14th spot. Does somebody want the 14th spot? If not, I mean, I'll just take it. I'll just keep it because I miscounted. But you've got 14, what we're calling Tier 1 teams, and then 28 Tier 2 teams. And so we're just going to cut the second list in half. We're going to do 3 randomizations, one for the first tier, one for the first half of the second tier, one for the second half of the second tier. Because I can't count. It's not like I'm a blackjack dealer or anything, and there is a spot available. If somebody wants it, shout at me, let me know. If not, by all means, like I said, I'll go ahead and snag it. Yeah, I listed. Did I do 14? Okay. Did I do 14? Because I thought on the break page there was only 13, and I just didn't do the 14th one on my list here internally. 14. Okay, good. Oh, thank goodness. I really thought that I harebrained that. Let me copy this over. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. Okay. Good deal. Ryan's going to watch this and just be frustrated to all heck because he's got that 14th spot and I forgot about him. Thanks for posting that, Gary. Sam. Gary. Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys. Something like that, Gary. Something like that. There we go. What's up, Andrew? I'm glad you were able to make it, man. We're just about to do the randomization, so I was just in the process of explaining things and thought that I miscounted, but I actually miscounted this time. So, it's I don't know, doing too many things at one time, I guess. I'm actually pulling up the randomizer right now because we are past that. We're at 7 o'clock here. With that, one more time, everybody, welcome so much to Prophecy Box Breaks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here today for 2022 Bowman Chrome University football. We are just about to drop our randomizer on. We're going to bring the camera over. We're going to randomize the Tier 1, then we're going to randomize the first half of Tier 2, then we're going to randomize the second half of Tier 2. I'll have that all spreadsheeted out over here. So once we have all 3 randomizers done, I'll definitely bring the camera over. I'll give everybody an opportunity to see who has what, and we're going to open up maybe 5 minutes or so for the folks that are here. If you want to trade or if you want to try and manage a trade, by all means, we're going to allow folks a couple of minutes to sort that out. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to bring you right on over. Get to see my messy desk out here. So I've got everybody in your specific spots here. So I've got everybody in your specific spots here. We've got the Tier 1 and Tier 2. Sorry, I suppose I should have turned my audio down here. I didn't even realize I'm listening to myself here. And let me go ahead and just move this over into the randomizer. We're going to start with Tier 1. Like everything here at Prophecy Box Breaks, we are going to randomize this 4 times. The fourth randomizer, we're going to copy it right on over into the spreadsheet, and we'll do that with all 3 levels here. So here we go for our first randomizer once. This is twice. This is 3 times, and congratulations to whoever gets the University of Georgia all the way down at spot number 11. We're going to grab this. We're going to copy this. We're going to come right back over to our spreadsheet, and we're going to paste this right here. Oh, yeah, it wants me to use the hand I'm using to hold this. All right, Georgia going to my man Aaron Drake. Congratulations there. Ohio State to Don Fenton. Tennessee to Andrew Jenks. You got Oklahoma State going out to JD's Sports Cards. Thanks so much for scooping up your spot. I know you weren't able to make the video, but we always appreciate your patronage. Next up, we're going to grab the first half of Tier 2 here, and we're going to copy that over. Let's make us a new list here. And you all know the deal, 4 times. 2, 3, and you've randomized 4 times. Here we go. And we're going to grab the second half of our list here. Oh. Randomizing 4 times. 4 times. Here we go. Now let me just... All right, there's a real good look. Tennessee, Auburn, and Virginia is a real power combination there for Andrew. Texas, Kentucky, Clemson, BYU, West Virginia. Ken Collins rocking Alabama and Maryland. Sam with Penn State, Notre Dame, and Wisconsin. Tons of action here. And with that in mind, we are going to jump right back over here. And we're going to get comfortable, and we're going to get started. Like I said, we are going to allow a few minutes here. If anybody wants to take a minute to or to trade who or what they've got, we can certainly do that. I'm going to see if I can post this right in the chat. Oh, it won't let me post a photograph, huh? How about if I just copy the whole thing? Well, not great, but you can find your name and find the 3 teams listed thereafter. So, oh, good, Ryan. I was just going to tag you. I wasn't sure. I have not seen you come on either. Hey there, Jenks. I didn't see you come in either, man. Glad you were able to make it. Yeah, JD said he was at work and was going to have to watch the video tomorrow, so I'm actually going to message him real quick and show him the teams that he got. Gary is looking to acquire Alabama or Ohio State and has 9 teams available. Anybody in here going to be watching the Angels game in the background while we're breaking today? Let me know. Sam is looking to acquire the Minnesota Gophers. I almost called them the Minnesota Twins. I figured, Gary. Always good to be specific, though, I suppose. Looks like he's got an offer on the table, Sam. Andrew Jenks is looking for offers on Tennessee, including Mr. Hendon Hooker, I believe, Auburn, and Virginia. If anybody is looking to acquire. Sam says, let's do it. Okay, so we are moving. Let me pull these out here real quick. Wisconsin for Minnesota. Is that correct? Wisconsin for Minnesota. Okay, I've got it all updated on my side. Any other movements at all? Any other offers? Seeing none, let's get to ripping. I have everything over a little farther than I normally do, and I didn't realize it until I sat down. Braylon Allen, Heisman winner this year. Well, you never know. You never know. The only thing I know is that Georgia's probably not going to win another national championship without Stetson Bennett. But you never know. I haven't decided if I'm going to bet on him to three-peat or not. But we pull a Stetson Bennett auto out of here, you're going to be hearing from me. I tell you that much. I have the Invicta. I have one other of his inserts as well, but all right, here we go. Blaster number 1. Good luck, everybody. Seven packs. And here we go. Good luck. One more time. Let's find us some absolute treasure today, huh? Oh, whoops. I apologize. I did not bring the light down here. Yeah, now it's obvious I put everything in the wrong place. Just knocked something down here. There we go. All right, sorry about that. Pack number 1. Here we go. Aggie Hall. Bowman first. Chrome action right on top. It's got a very wicked surface groove there. The opposite of an indentation is probably indented from the back. So that's not a great start. Pull for Texas. Look at the back of this card here. No, you can't feel it on the back, only on the front. But I think you got a pretty decent view of it right there. Next up, we have Cam Rising, Jordan Addison, USC, all three Bowman first so far. Running back, Will Shipley, Clemson. And, ooh. This is your pink Phil Jurkovec, quarterback, Boston College. I like it, how it's not just a base pink. It's got a little splash action up top there. That's just different. I like it. I like it. So we'll go ahead and sleeve him up. Every card out of that box was a Bowman first. Oh, man. Okay, look at this here. Look at this here. I don't know if you could see it when we initially looked at it. Look over here. You can see this line all the way down. Let me put it in the light here. Look at that, all the way down. That's awful. Yeah, that is just two cards in that pack damaged. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Don. Don, you have Ohio State, Iowa State, and Washington State University. Don, I'm assuming that you just got in. We did a little trade period. If you do want to try and trade, by all means, throw that up there. We are just going to go ahead and move right along. First pull, Boston College. You went to Iowa State? That's awesome. Pack number 2. Potentially the first overall draft pick for Alabama, Bryce Young. He will be the first overall draft pick if things go my way. If you haven't heard me talk about it, I've been begging the Carolina Panthers to trade up to number 1 and draft Bryce Young so that Houston could have C.J. Stroud for practically months, and all of it has happened except sure sounds like they're going to draft C.J. Stroud. I'm going to be mad. But we're going to find out. Ohio State, Iowa State, and Washington State. You ended up with some tri-state action there. We'll sleeve up Bryce Young. We have, very nice, Ramblin' Man. Not sure if is that Zaven or Xavier? Xavier Worthy, wide receiver, Texas, and that is a rainbow holo. I mean, they could have offset Ramblin' and Man so that you could see it, but that's okay. That's okay. Our first insert of the day. We have also from Alabama, offensive lineman Dallas Turner. And the base, Bowman first. Dallas Turner was a Bowman first as well. Bryce Young was not. Phil Jurkovec from Boston College. So we've got his pink and now his base as well. And I don't know about you, but I did not notice any damaged cards in that whole pack. You shouldn't have to say it quite like that, but it's kind of that first pack was atrocious. We'll go ahead and put Bryce Young up here as the potential first overall draft pick. Looks like Bryce's and the insert are so far are only non-Bowman first cards, so definitely love that. Yeah, it does it to me a lot as well, Sam, when I try and tag folks' name, and it tries to autofill stuff to tag all the time. I assumed the same, that there's got to be some setting that I simply hadn't been able to find. We have, is this Youngstown? Isaac Rex? Is Youngstown in this? I wanted to say BYU. I should know my logos better. Let's just turn over and look at the card. It is BYU, okay. You'd think after all these years I would know them all. Another Bowman first there. Another one here, Mr. Jackson Dart, quarterback, Ole Miss. Another one, there we go, finally breaking into our Georgia Bulldogs talent. That is linebacker Nolan Smith. Bowman first, wide receiver Keyshawn Smith from Miami. And it looks like we have a pink. I tried to tag BYU. Our pink for this pack. Hey, there you go. We ended up with Georgia Bulldogs rocking the pack. Mr. Nolan Smith in the pink parallel. 2 Bulldogs in that pack. We have Jaleel Billingsley, tight end, Texas. Raleek Brown, running back, USC. Insert, there you go, potential top 5, top 10 pick, University of Florida quarterback Anthony Richardson. Little rainbow foil. Behind him, Dylan Gabriel from the Oklahoma Sooners. That's the second non-Bowman first, again, aside from our inserts. Pack number 5. A second Xavier Worthy, wide receiver, Texas. Quarterback, Will Rogers, Mississippi State. Nick Singleton, running back, Penn State. Josh Downs, wide receiver, UNC. And our third pink of the blaster is Mr. Keyshawn Smith, who we saw earlier, wide receiver. So we definitely seeing duplicates, but we're seeing duplicates in our parallels, so that's okay, I suppose. The base and the parallel, base and parallel, all 3 times here. Pack number 6. Gary thinks Downs is going to be a nice player. There you go. There's someone that a lot of people believe is an absolute stud, Mr. Bo Nix for Oregon, quarterback. I know some people think he's trash, but one of those guys that we're definitely going to be seeing in the draft here in a couple of years. We have Bowman first. This is a silver, as you can tell. It's got that rainbow hollow to it. That is quarterback Clayton Tune of the Houston Cougars. We have Nico Marchiol, quarterback, West Virginia Hilltoppers. Oh, they're not the Hilltoppers, are they? I get a lot of the West Virginia. I get a lot of those non-major teams confused. I never spent enough time with them. Nick should be a top pick. Yeah, I really think he's probably going to be up there in a top 10. Mountaineers. There you go. Thank you very much, Gary. We have Denzel Burke, corner for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Another Bowman first. That pack only had 4 cards, probably because of the hollow insert. We'll sleeve up Mr. Nix here as well as a potential future top pick. Our last pack feels a little thick, but in these I've noticed that the thicker packs are just a little bit more bowed than the others. We do still have 1 pink coming at us. First we have quarterback for Auburn, that is Zach Calzada. Quite potentially top 3, top 2, top 5 overall pick out of Alabama. It says offensive linebacker Will Anderson. Look. Offensive linebacker. Is that really considered? Is that really a thing in college? I've never heard the term of offensive linebacker. Most of the time when I play linebackers, they're on the defense. But I guess you could call Mike Vrabel perhaps an offensive linebacker. J.J. Watt was a little bit of an offensive end, a little bit. But yeah, I would say that's a bit of an error. It's got to be a printing error. That's an embarrassing printing error. We'll sleeve him up anyway because it's the top pick there. We've got Jaden Walley, running back. Mississippi State. We have quarterback J.J. McCarthy out of Michigan. There you go. Another very quite possibly high pick in the draft. And Dylan Gabriel. So there we go. Every one of our pink. We also managed the base in the same blaster. All right, let's get to blaster number 2 here. I'm just going to move our garbage off to the side here. All right. Up, and away we go. Continuing on, blaster number 2. Still looking for, there we go. Not the right one. That's okay. Running back, Kenny McIntosh, Georgia Bulldogs, Bowman first. I was going to say still waiting for a particular Georgia Bulldog pull. Probably find him in the hobby box. We have Akeem Dent, cornerback for Florida State. Quarterback Sam Hartman, Wake Forest. Remon Davis, running back, I believe that's Virginia? Vanderbilt. It only says it on his jersey, so make sure that you don't read cards. Otherwise, you'll announce them incorrectly, okay? We have Austin Stogner, tight end for the South Carolina Gamecocks. First pink for the second blaster. Pack number 2. Pack number 2 starts off with safety Jordan Battle, Alabama. We have our second Ramblin' Man insert. This one, Mr. Jermaine Burton, wide receiver, Alabama. Ryan Helinski, quarterback, Northwestern. Running back, Trayson Potts. There you go, Sam. Finally, a little action for Minnesota. Blaster 2, pack 3. Another Alabama man, this one, Jahmyr Gibbs, running back. Marvin Mims, Oklahoma. Xavier Hutchinson, wide receiver, Iowa State. Yeah, Iowa State. We have Jaren Hall, quarterback for BYU. And our second pink of the blaster is cornerback Tony Grimes, UNC. Pack 4. That's going to bug me. Drew Allar, quarterback, Penn State. Bijan Robinson, most likely the first running back to come off the board in the upcoming draft, out of Texas. We have a Cade Klubnik, Clemson University insert. Our second of these to go along with Anthony Richardson earlier. And a Ty Simpson, quarterback, Alabama. Three packs to go in our blaster. Still looking for two pink parallels, plus a little bit more, you never know. Dontavian Wicks, wide receiver. BJ Ojulari, defensive end, LSU. Trenton Simpson, linebacker, Clemson. Nathaniel Dell, Houston Cougars, wide receiver. And our third pink is Sam Hartman, quarterback, Wake Forest. Two packs to go. Come on, where's that Stroud? We've got Israel Abanikanda, running back, Pitt. Drew Allar is our silver hollow. Looks like you're getting one of those per blaster here. Junior Colson, linebacker, Michigan. Jordan Travis, quarterback, Florida State. Oh, thought there was one more card back there. There is not. Last pack, here we go. Show me Stetson Bennett. Noah Sewell, linebacker, Oregon. Raheem Jarrett, wide receiver, Maryland. Ben Urosek, tight end, Stanford. Brennan Armstrong, quarterback, Virginia. And our final pink of the blaster here is Ramon Davis, running back, Vanderbilt. Sorry about that there. That's why we use sleeves. Good deal. Did not. Okay. All right, let's move these off to the side here. Didn't get anything extra with the blasters. That's okay. So you're kind of getting what we expect to see there. Hollows here. Just going to slide these off to the side. We got our couple of Ramblin' Mans and our pink inserts. All right, let me grab a quick drink here and we will get started on that hobby. All right, here we go. Four cards per pack, I think, is like one of the silliest things ever. I mean, just give us like 4 10-card packs if you're going to do 10 4-card packs. You know what I mean? Like, I know that it's more than 10, but you know what I'm saying. I never really understood 4-card packs. It just seems like that way you can sell more and more individual packs at a higher price. Go figure. We're going to start right off the top here. Let's just leave them like this. Let's see what we've got here. Good luck, everybody. All right, there you go. There you go. We've been waiting for him. The first appearance, Mr. C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud's got a little bit of a print line on him. That's crazy, crazy unfortunate. Now we need another one. It's not a... yeah, it's definitely a little line. Man, I think that the hobbies would kind of not have that happen, but... well, there you go. Okay. I'll let it slide because we hit a purple parallel right off the bat. Mr. C.J. Stroud right behind him. Purple, numbered 206 of 399 for the Ohio State. Quite possibly the next quarterback of either the Carolina Panthers or the Houston Texans, Mr. C.J. Stroud. We will sleeve him up in just a moment. Behind him, we have Kool-Aid McKinstry, corner for Alabama. And wide receiver for Alabama, Jermaine Burton. Go ahead and get this sleeved up right away. There we go. Take another quick peek at that purple Stroud. And we'll just put them up here and see what happens. Pack number 2. What a way to start the break here. Start the hobby side of our break. See, now we just need Stetson. We got Joey Porter Jr., sure to be a first-round pick in this year's draft. C.J. Stroud was numbered 206 of 399. Sam, thank you very much. We have Hendon Hooker looking to get drafted this year as well. That's his Bowman first. Tanner Morgan, quarterback, Minnesota. And Graham Mertz, quarterback, Wisconsin. So there you go. Both teams involved in the trade earlier today just hit their quarterbacks. Pack number 2 here. Former quarterback. Gotcha. Israel Banakanda. I believe that's our first straight-up duplicate of the day. We have a silver Phil Jurkovec, quarterback, Boston College. That's different. Oh, we pulled the pink, didn't we? Did we just pull an image variation? $9183. 9204. We just hit an image variation. That is a Boston College silver image variation. So, man, Boston College is kind of feasting today. That's 2 pulls for you. You're the first team with 2. Awesome. We will sleeve that up in just a moment. It definitely has a different CMP code. Oh, did you miss it, Don? We hit a purple CJ Stroud numbered to 399. Sorry, I've got some little schmutz on the case there. I'll have to put it in a different case, sorry. Our image variation here we'll sleeve up in a moment. We have Malachi Moore, wide receiver, Alabama. Josh Weil, tight end, Cincinnati Bearcats. Yeah, image variations are hard to find, especially because I typically don't know which is the real and which is the variation. I love that Topps just flat out printed SP, SSP on the back of the cards. Making things so much easier. There we go. We have, God, man, look at this. Look at that. This is just awful. I got to complain about this whole box. Oh, it came out of... We have Caleb Williams, who's probably going to be the first overall pick next year. And this one clearly had like a pack sealer or something run across the side of it, and it is just torn up. The top of it's got a dent in it. That is a beautiful card for USC that's absolutely torn up. We have a holo for Ty Simpson, Alabama. I believe he is a quarterback. Might be the quarterback this next year. Dual threat quarterback. Alabama definitely feasting today, probably having the best day so far. We have Domani Jackson, defensive back for USC. And Mitchell Tinsley. Oh, look at that one as well. Domani Jackson, right there. It's all the way down. You just can't see it because of his white jersey. That is really, really unfortunate. This kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth over the product. I could see it, damaged corners and things like that can happen while the packs are inside the box because somebody mishandled the box or the box got dropped or something got banged into the box. There's a lot of ways. People get super, super mad about dinged edges and corners, and that's totally plausible. But they were all 3 USC. Oh, man. 3 USC cards. Okay. Who has USC? Let me pull the list here again real quick. Who has USC? Is my boy Kyle Hamilton. Kyle, I'll talk to you about this. We'll make sure and get you a do right here. Kyle's one of my buddies from work, so we'll definitely get that sorted out. We have Cameron Ward, quarterback. That is Washington State. Pretty sure that's the first appearance for Washington State today. Aiden O'Connell, quarterback for Purdue. Luke Altmaier, quarterback, Ole Miss. Tyler Buckner, quarterback, Notre Dame. Oh, and again, I thought there was one more card in that pack. Nope, 4-card pack. All right, there we go. Thank you for noticing that all 3 of the cards that were damaged were USC and from the same team. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We have Noah Sewell, our second appearance for the Oregon linebacker. Raheem Jarrett, I believe that is also a duplicate, Maryland wide receiver. Cade Klubnik in at quarterback, future quarterback for Clemson. And Keyshawn Boot, wide receiver, LSU. We have Michael Mayer, tight end, Notre Dame. Will Shipley is our hollow running back, Clemson. Jordan Addison, wide receiver, USC. And there's the Will Shipley base. That's kind of crazy. That's like 3 packs that had the base and a parallel of that same card. We have Georgia Bulldogs cornerback Kaylee Ringo. We have a silver Tyler Van Dyke from the University of Miami, quarterback. Ronnie Bell, wide receiver, Michigan. And, well, definitely a guy that's going to go in the, well, most likely going to go in the teens. He will definitely go in the first round. That is Jackson Smith and Jigba. Been mocked to the Houston Texans many times at 12. I would be way more happy with bringing in Jackson Smith if we also have CJ Stroud, but I have for many years thought that more teams should draft a quarterback or a tight end to go along with their young quarterback, not a quarterback, a wide receiver or a tight end, much like the Lions did when they drafted Matt Stafford. They also drafted his left guard and his starting tight end to help his transition into the NFL. So I've always thought that was a great way to build a team through the draft. Looks like we have something here. We have a Bowman Invicta insert. This is Dillon Gabriel for the Oklahoma Sooners. Invicta is quite a bit thicker than your base. Got the rainbow hollow feel to the background, little etching of Invicta on the card. Behind Mr. Gabriel, we have Dallas Turner, offensive linebacker for the Alabama Crimson Tide. The base for Phil Jurkovec. And only 3 cards in that pack due to the thicker insert. Let me see if I need to get a thicker plastic sleeve. Nope, looks like it slides right in here. All right, we'll put our Invicta up here. I have lost count of which pack we're on. We have Jalen Carter, once thought of to be the obvious first overall pick for the Chicago Bears, now sliding down draft boards after not only his legal problems, but then a terrible workout. No, on the list, let me pull it back up here. On the list, it specifies Kyle Hamilton has USC. Ryan Luter has the University of Southern Carolina, which is the South Carolina Gamecocks. So, Ryan, you have the Gamecocks. Kyle Hamilton has the USC Trojans. That's why I wanted to make sure that was, one was USC, one is actually listed as Southern Carolina. Behind Jalen Carter, we have our Ramblin' Man insert from the Sooners. That is Marvin Mims, the first wideout in school history to earn FWAA Freshman All-American status. Go along with 2 pulled from our Blasters. We have Austin Stogner there, the South Carolina Gamecocks showing their colors. Ken Collins. Ken, you have the Alabama Crimson Tide, along with Maryland and Ole Miss. I tell you, Alabama has seen more cards than any other team. Maybe the Sooners come in second. So far, anyway, so far. We also have Tony Grimes in at corner for North Carolina. We'll go ahead and sleeve up Carter, since he is still sure to be a first-round pick. No worries, Ryan, no worries. Looks like we've got something here. Looks kind of like a little something. We've got Akeem Dent, cornerback, Florida State. We're going to pull from the back just because this might be our auto. Keyshawn Smith, wide receiver, Miami. We have Nolan Smith, linebacker, University of Georgia. That might be the third Nolan Smith that we've seen. And next up, we have a silver. There it is, Josh Downs, wide receiver, UNC, numbered 323 of 499. That is a silver Josh Downs. That rainbow hollow action. Nolan Smith is not listed as an offensive linebacker, no. You go ahead and sleeve up Mr. Downs here. Looks like he is a future star player. So this is going to be an NIL auto. Oh no, Biletnikoff Awards semifinalist, 101 catches, 1,300 yards, logged 8-game scoring streak. 4-star prospect who enrolled early. Let's see if Josh Downs is declared for the draft. He did. He is considered right now to be a likely second-round pick, so that could actually be a stellar autograph pull. You could have a guy that can come in. I know that the wide receiver and tight end class is kind of thick this year, but he's a guy that could come in on the right team, get play, and that could be an absolutely stellar autograph. So I am not shaking my fist at that pull at all. Anytime you can pull a second-round pick, I think that's really, really decent. So definitely, I'm happy with that particular autograph pull. We got a lot of packs to go here. Sorry, just got to fix one thing off to the side here. We do still have another autograph easily. Looks like there's a couple of things that we're still looking for here, so we're going to keep on trucking. See if we can't find that Stetson Bennett, that C.J. Stroud, Will Young, even a Will Levis, Anthony Richardson auto. Somebody in that first round would be absolutely awesome. We've got Xavier Valade. That is Arizona State. We have a silver Phil Jurkovec. What is going on? That is our third hollow Phil Jurkovec now. 2 of the base, 1 from the blaster and 1 from the hobby. And then the hollow of the image variation. And then we've found his base at least once or twice, man. Boston College, at the very least, between all of the hits, you should be able to find one that you're really happy with for your own collection. Man, that image variation could be a really interesting one for for selling or for the personal collection as well. So at least Boston College definitely making out today. We have Sam Hartman, Wake Forest quarterback, and Raymond Davis, running back, Vanderbilt. Both of those cards are duplicates in today's break. Who hit Wake? Or I'm sorry, not Wake Forest, Boston College. Aaron Drake. Oh, nice, man. Nice pull. Not a team you'd necessarily expect to feast on, but, oh, we've got something here. We have a Tyler Buckner Invicta from Notre Dame. My boy Sam holding Notre Dame today. Not sure if he's still awake or if he fell asleep with the kids on the couch. We got Ryan Helensky, quarterback from Northwestern. Trayson Potts, running back from Minnesota. And as before with the Invicta, 3 cards in that pack. Sorry to hear that, pal. Glad you're getting a little bit of luck thrown your way here at the very least. We have Jackson Dart, quarterback for Ole Miss. There is our second autograph of the day, going to Mr. Ryan Luter after clarifying his spots. Austin Stogner, tight end for the South Carolina Gamestocks. Let's look up his draft stock. It looks like the plan was for him to spend 1 season with the Gamecocks and then declare for the 2022 NFL Draft. However, after catching only 20 passes for 210 yards and 1 touchdown, he has decided to exercise his final year of eligibility. He is returning to the South Carolina Gamecocks for his final year, and this is going to be an autograph for next year. This one is not numbered. We have behind him Trenton Simpson, linebacker, and Ty Simpson, quarterback, Alabama. Still got a few packs to rip through here. Congratulations on that pull, Ryan. We got Jordan Battle, safety, Alabama. A Ramblin' Man. Looks like Alabama's Jahmyr Gibbs, and it is, averaging 5.2 yards per carry across his career. Quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, Oklahoma Sooners. And running back, Nick Singleton, Penn State. Next up, Jaleel Billingsley, tight end out of Texas. Raleek Brown, running back, USC. Nathaniel Dell, wide receiver for the Houston Cougars. And Junior Colson, linebacker, Michigan. Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, Alabama. There's his base. Starts off our next pack. We have a silver, Jordan Addison, wide receiver, USC. There's the Josh Downs base. And a second appearance for Nico Marchiol. We got, looks like 7 packs to go here, including the one in my hand. Xavier Worthy, wide receiver, Texas. Hey, very nice. A silver for Bijan Robinson out of Texas as well. Carrying, receiving, and scoring. Look at that. 15 total touchdowns. Scored 90 points last year. Dude is going to be a phenomenal back for somebody. Jordan Travis, quarterback, Florida State. And Ben Urosek, tight end, Stanford. Next pack here, Marvin Mims. Ooh, we've got one of our guaranteed hits coming up here behind Mr. Marvin Mims, wide receiver for OU, Mr. Oklahoma Sooners. We have our purple shimmer is Tony Grimes, cornerback, UNC. Purple shimmer is not numbered. You are guaranteed 1 per hobby box. Congratulations to the holder of UNC. That box hit. We have Denzel Burke, corner out of Ohio State. And Jaden Walley, running back, Mississippi State, pardon me. 5 packs to go here. Oops, let me sleeve up our purple shimmer. And we'll put you right over here, huh? Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's 6 cards in this pack. Drew Allar, quarterback, Penn State. There is a holo for offensive linebacker for the Alabama Crimson Tide. That is Dallas Turner. J.J. McCarthy, Michigan. John Emery, running back, LSU. Oh, Trevor Etienne, running back, Florida. And Eli Ricks, corner, Alabama. So a stocked full pack along with a holo. Take that all day. We'll put J.J. McCarthy in our list of draftees. Put the Ty Simpson in a top loader for you, Ken. I should be able to manage that. No problem at all, pal. We have Will Rogers, quarterback, Mississippi State. There's the second appearance for Mr. Bo Nix. Quarterback, Brennan Armstrong, Virginia. And Logan Diggs, running back, Notre Dame. Three packs to go here. No problem at all, Ken. Glad I could help. There's the second appearance for Will Anderson today. We have a silver wide receiver, Jordan Addison, USC. Very nice. Another one of those guys going to be at the top of this year's draft. Chez Malusi, running back, Wisconsin. And Taluya Tagovailoa, Maryland. Two packs to go. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out and making it all the way to the end of today's break. Don't forget, next week, MLB action. We have Bijan Robinson. Oh, that's crazy. We're making up for the pack earlier where we had like 6 cards in it with a pack with only 2 cards in it. We have Dontavian Wicks, wide receiver in the rear. Last pack. As I was saying, we have quite a few spots open for our Sonic break next week. Remember, tomorrow night, available unclaimed spots will be moved to eBay, so make sure and get those that you want. We've got Tyler Van Dyke, quarterback for the University of Florida. Excuse me, Miami U. We have Josh Downs, Ramblin' Man. All right, UNC. Feasting up today. Will Levis, quite possibly first round pick, quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. And Eric Gilbert, tight end, Georgia Bulldogs. So we didn't see nearly as many Georgia Bulldogs as I would have personally liked to see, but we did get quite a bit of awesome pieces of treasure here. I love the Ramblin' Man inserts. Our purple, CJ Stroud, I wouldn't have been any happier with any other player in the whole draft other than Stetson Bennett. So definitely happy with that. We got a ton of potential first-round picks, as well as a current and a future draft pick in autographs. So definitely had a lot of fun today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being part of Prophecy Box Breaks and making today's break. If you're catching this out later on Facebook or on YouTube, do me a favor, click that like button and move on with your life, alrighty? Thanks so much, everybody. I look forward to seeing you next week with our next Prophecy Box Breaks team break event, and I cannot wait until then. See you next week, folks.